Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Tier-8 British heavy tank. It is the Caernarvon. If you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank aren't the greatest. I've got 3 members onto the 3rd skill, but my loader is only onto his 2nd skill, so I haven't got brothers in arms activated. The equipment I'm using in the special survivability slot is modified config. In the special firepower slot I've got vents and I've got a gun rammer. On field modifications I have maxed this out, so I get a permanent bonus of plus 3% to vehicle hit point. Haven't fiddled with any other modifications. So now let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Paris. It's a standard battle and we're all tier 8, so a good test. So what I want to do straight away is head further into the city in the south, and where there's a bridge I want to try and get under the bridge and onto the enemy side, because then I'll be playing on a ridge, and this tank will be best playing on a ridge line, hull down, and using the gun depression. Now I've just bought back this tank. I did have it a long time ago, but I'd sold it, so I thought I'd have another go at it, since I think I've improved as a player since the last time I had it. So I've getting it back, and that's why my crew isn't great. And since I haven't got brothers in arms, I'm really looking forward to actually getting brothers in arms in this vehicle. Also, I've tried a lot of different equipment on this vehicle, and I've had to go with modified configuration because you do get ammo racked a lot, or your ammo rack damaged. So I decided that is a must, but since I have got that now, I think I could probably run food on this tank. Since the chance of setting us on fire is now down to 7%, so I think I will do that in the future. So back to the battle, and I did make it to the position that I want to do, and playing on this little bank, and I can get the bottom plate on that defender, and I am taking a lot of his hit points from him, so I can play on this ridge line all day and bounce shots. Because what is good about this tank, just like most of the British heavies, right from tier 8 and above, is your turret armor is really good, and then you get 10 degrees of gun depression to go with it. So these tanks are made for playing ridge lines. So I've taken the defender out. Now I'm just pushing up to try and get this Tiger 2 out, and I got a shot into him, tracked him, and somebody took him out. So I'll quickly tell you about this tank. You do get, it's only a 94mm gun, but it does have 220mm of penetration, which is really nice at tier 8, with 280 alpha damage. Then with my crew and equipment, and remember I haven't got brothers in arms, I still managed to get a reload time of 5.46 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 3076, which is really good. And then I've got an aim time of 2.15 seconds, which could be a little bit better. And then my dispersion is 0.32, which is really good. And as I say, it's 10 degrees of gun depression. And then I'll get straight into the armour. Your hull armour isn't the greatest. You'll know that if you've got a Conqueror or a Super Conqueror. On the front of your hull you've got 130mm, 76.2 on the side, 38.1 on the rear. But it's all on your turret, and my turret armour on the front is 254mm, which is excellent, 88.9mm on the side and rear. So back to the battle, and I'm trying to play super aggressive, get these enemy tanks out quick, and look at that, 3 modules damaged in one shot. I'm not sure if I did have modified configuration while I played this battle, but as you saw, getting all them damaged modules in a shot really encouraged us to hurry up and get modified configuration, and I definitely think it is a must. I do use it on the Super Conqueror as well. Not so sure if I've got it on the Conqueror because I haven't played that tank for a while. But if you do have any of these heavy tanks from Caernarvon to Super Conqueror, I would try out modified configuration because I find it miles better playing with this. So back to the battle again, and what I'm trying to do is flank the last enemy position. We have got map control, they're all in the far corner, So I want to push up. If the projectile tries to push out, I will be higher than him and can use my gun depression and my turret armor. But I know there's a Kansha Panzer 105 here. Yep, so I've snuck a shot into him, just pull him back as he's pushing into us. He is, but I'm using the corner of the dead tank. I snuck a shot in, and there you go, bounced his shot. And with this reload time, I can push forward and take him out, but somebody's beating us to it. So I'm just going to try and crest off the edge of this ridge. See if I can get the projectile. No, I'm not. I've spotted a Barask, the side of a Barask, so I'm getting a shot into the Barask. Can I peek forward as he spotted us? He's not looking at us. Just tried to get the shot, but it didn't penetrate. So can I finish him off this time? And he's finished at the second attempt. And there's another tank there. Can I get the MBT? He's too far away. So he's been taken out. So there's only two tanks left. A Barask and a Projectile 46. So I'm going to try and push round. I've got enough hit points to take a couple of shots. So I can just push round, try to be the first tank, sneak a little bit more damage in. The projectile is only a one shot and he's been taken out, but the Barask's got, is that all his hit points? But the backchat 12 tonner has pushed past us, but I managed to get one shot in. Can I sneak another shot in? I might be able to get a second shot in, and I managed to take him out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. It was a master, he is tank reward. I got the Confederate medal, which you've got to hit more enemy vehicles than any other player on your team, at least 6. I hit 8. And I got the high caliber for me 4,746 damage with 409 assist. Top of the tree for XP with a BSXP of 1,450. Top for damage by more than double. I made 47,000 credits. Plus 5,438 XP, that's due to a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it and found the information useful. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.